Welcome back. We are now going to go through a step that you will be going through every time that you download transactions into your Quicken. You'll want to do it at the beginning when you first download transactions, and then you'll want to do it on a regular basis when you start bringing transactions over, and that is determining what category an event actually is. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to go through each transaction. And initially, this was going to be a lot of work when you first pull transactions over. Obviously, when you're doing less and you're doing this more frequently, it won't be as much work. So all you'll need to do is to come to the category area. When you notice a transaction, you will bring this drop down arrow. And then what you're going to do is you're going to determine what it actually is. If it is business income, you're going to click this link, and then you might determine that it is one of the categories that Quicken has already given you. However, what you could do is you could create a new category. And if that is the case, then what you're going to want to do is to click this blue button that says New Category. You're then going to write in the name of the category that you're going to be tracking. You'll determine if it is an income or an expense. And then you'll also determine if it is a subcategory. So maybe perhaps you already have an income category or an expense category, and you like for this new category to just be a subcategory of the one that's already there. If that's the case, what you're going to do is you're going to click this button, and then you'll use the drop down arrow to find the subcategory. And Quicken has a list of those that are already embedded in the program. It's a good idea to write in a description of what this category actually is. And once you determine what you're going to do, you're going to make sure that your descriptions are what they say they are. You briefly want to take a look at the tax reporting tab. Now, in general, when you are setting up these categories, you do want to check with your tax professional, since the reports you'll be using, you'll be passing on to them at the end of the year or at the point of a tax year. So as you determine what tax-related category you're going to determine this to be, make sure that you're checking with the person that's actually going to be working on your taxes. So once we've done that, we're going to click Save. What you're then going to do is you'll go through each transaction when you pull them over. And again, this is going to be the case as you do this on a regular basis. You're going to determine what the transaction actually is. So in the one case, everything on the deposit side will tend to be income transactions. Everything on the right side will be expense transactions. And again, you will be determining how you categorize these transactions. You want to try to be consistent so that when you start doing reports, you'll know what you are looking at. So for example, when you determine that there's a fee, you can just actually go and search for the category if you think it's already in Quicken. And when you do the search, Quicken will bring up a list of the fees or whatever it is that you are searching for that is available. And then you'll be able to just click the link to determine this to be something that's already there. So now once you've decided on an account category, all you'll then need to do is then sync this to your Quicken account. And you can do that by going to the one-step update, and then you can just do a one-step update either of all your accounts or just the one that you're working on. In this particular case, this is the PayPal standard account. You'll get a warning notification from Quicken, and then you're going to click Update Now. Quicken will watch the progress, and your account is then updated, and you can click Close. So then you will have updated one entire account once you have actually brought transactions in. And you'll want to do this for every account that you bring over initially, and you'll also want to do this on a regular basis as you update the account. Now, obviously, you're going to be doing this more with your revenue accounts as well as your main expense accounts. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.